This is a movie that exists for one reason and one reason only, and that is to showcase the action choreography and long take skills of Sam Hargrave and his team. Hello, Namaskar, welcome, Swagatam. Another sequel probably no one asked for is here on Netflix. Just over 2 years after the original, Chris Hemsworth, Sam Hargrave and Joe Russo are back in the Netflix movie Extraction 2. Check out my views on the first Extraction movie here. Chris Hemsworth's Tyler Rake, who should have been dead at the end of the first movie, is alive and kicking in this one. And what's more, in the most cliched and obvious way possible, they have starred an A-lister Hollywood legend Idris Elba in a cameo for the sole purpose of making sure that this movie's end is just a trailer or an announcement for the next movie. So yes, I'm sure there's going to be an Extraction 3 and perhaps more.
We're already talking about Extraction 3 thanks to the response.
Before I express myself on what's good and what is not in this movie, even though I'm not going to give away all the details of the movie, this video does contain some spoilers. Extraction 2's story is in no way related to the first film. It is simply a self-contained action-adventure film with a mission setup, an execution and a payoff conclusion. We have one bad guy, David Radiani, who is in a Georgian prison. Mind you, this is Georgia, the country in the European continent which was formerly a part of the USSR and not the state of Georgia in America. Anyway, this gangster has kept his wife and children with him in his prison cell just so he could keep an eye on them and, well, to protect them from his enemies. Tyler, who is recuperating from his almost fatal injuries, retired in a faraway cabin in the mountains for good measure. He gets the job of rescuing this wife and kids. He goes through a montage of training to get back in shape, leaves his leg braces and his arm sling behind and gets to action. While rescuing the family, he kills David. Now it has been made clear pretty early on in the movie that David is not the main villain in the movie. It is his brother Zurab. He learns about the death of his brother and escape of his wife and children, and he is out for revenge. So Tyler and his team is pitted against this ruthless Georgian mob boss and his army. And you can very well imagine how the rest of the story goes. I must say that Tyler does not feel like a one-man army as one would expect from this movie. He has his team to support him and they have their function. Especially Golshifteh Farahani, who plays Nick, and Adam Bessa, who plays Nick's brother Yaz. These two have their own great action moments and support Tyler and the story along. Now, Sam Hargrave has topped his previous 12-minute long take in the first film with an incredible 20-minute continuous shot of the whole prison rescue scene. First of all, this long take is extremely well choreographed and absolutely breathtaking. But the filmmakers, the stunt team, the visual effects and special effects team and the cinematographers have taken all this one step too far. The jerky, jarring camera moves coupled with insanely brutal prison fights do work to give this long take a unique perspective. Then the vehicular chase takes it 10 levels higher, and it is so clever, the choreography, that you will be forced to grip your seat with excitement and anxiety. Then things escalate into a train, and that is where it all becomes a video game. Lots of poor CGI, bad lighting, obvious green screen and an utter disregard for science will make you forget the literally insane amount of thought and hard work that certainly went into making this sequence. The thing that irritated me the most was heavy machine gun being fired inside a metal room. Now the hero is shielded by metal, but that is not how bullets work. There should be shrapnel and debris and ricochet instantly shredding our hero. But well, Tyler Rake is apparently immortal, and that is the theme throughout the movie, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, in any kind of action movie, the protagonist does have a natural way to repel gunfire and also to take injuries by the dozen without losing consciousness and overall exhibit Superman-like invulnerability. But in Extraction 2, Tyler Rake is supposed to be weak after being clinically dead for quite some time.
You were clinically dead 9 months ago.
Anyways, the saving grace of this movie is that it keeps the action going till the very end. You remember my gripe with the last movie? It was that midway through the movie, through the journey, the end became obvious and the climactic gunfight didn't live up to the beginning of the movie. In the sequel, the crank has been turned to high throughout. Now, I am ignoring any human moments interspersed throughout the film, with the villain's backstory, the banter between Tyler, Nick and Yaz, with the connection between Tyler and his wife and her sister and all that, because that is just filler for the action. The ingenuity Tyler shows in killing people, be it in hand-to-hand combat or in car chases, is very unique. Chris's physique lends him the ideal persona to carry out the executions as we see in the movie. I really liked few of the deaths, especially one with a treadmill. But all said and done, Extraction 2 is an action movie and nothing else. I will surely watch it a few more times for the action only, fast forwarding anything in between. And so I will give this Netflix movie 6 thumbs ups out of 10. Do tell me what your thoughts were after watching this sequel, and if you do not agree with my opinion, jump right down into the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Share this video with your cinephile friends and stay connected with me on social media. You have been with The Versatile Doctor. My name is Dr. Abhinav Atul, and do hit this subscribe button to stay tuned for more content like this. It is my pride and privilege to be able to connect with you through this video. Namaskar.